We're live! Yay! Hopefully this one
Alright.
works. Okay, so your band again. What was the name of it, or were you going by
I go by
self-titled?
my name. It's a self-titled Rivercaster.
Okay, it was River. What was it?
It's spelled with a
Okay,
K-S-T-A-E-R.
yeah, I've got the River Cassiner. And then, when did you start doing music?
I started making music back in 2015. It was I was 2015, 2016, kind of around then. I started getting into it.
Nah,
Started downloading softwares and learning how to make music.
you just kind of did it on a whim, or just kind of like what inspired
Yeah,
you to?
pretty much. So I've been playing guitar ever since I was 12 years old, and I would like switch out through different instruments. And when I was really into guitar, I would listen to like Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and stuff. Then as I started to get older, I started listening to stuff other people were listening to, like rap and hip hop and kind of that. I was like, that's cool, but I can't make that on a guitar.
Right.
So I was like, okay. And I started watching videos of producers like saying how they make their music. It's like, oh, that's really cool. So I downloaded version of music software and started to just went from there.
Which software did you start with? Like I know there's Fruity Loops and
Yeah, so I've
there's all.
stayed with Fruity this whole time.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
so you can
remember.
actually test it out for free.
Yeah.
That's how I got into it.
I think I played with it a little bit when I was younger, but I never really did
Yeah,
anything besides going further
yeah,
than
I like
that.
it a lot.
Oh, and then you said the Beatles and stuff like that inspired you, or who else? Who do you really look up
No,
to?
I wouldn't say it inspires my music, but it's definitely always been on the back burner because that's what I listened to like as a kid. Like my parents would play and stuff. My dad would always play Led Zeppelin and The Doors and Deep Purple and stuff. So that's been on the back burner, and that's when I started to play guitar and learn like everything. Those are the type of songs I learned. But just growing up, my music changed, and I
Yeah.
still listen to those guys a lot. They're really great. But my music it's definitely inspired by a lot of different bands and stuff. All genres, pretty much, though.
Right. I love everybody that's more out there with music because I don't really like. I was talking to this one guy yesterday, and he he told me he's just like my array of music is pretty far out there. Like I told him, I was like I had to be the most interesting child growing up because my dad he was like into Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, and I was into Slipknot and Korn, but then I turn around and listen like Backstreet Boys and then the Blues
Yeah,
Brothers and all that.
yeah. I
So I
love
definitely feel
change.
you
Like
there.
I'll be listening to music in the house, and we'll go from um, like Aerosmith to some weird obscure rapper. You know, it's just like I love change like that. I love hearing all of it at one time.
Right. Have you ever met any of your musical heroes or anything like that?
I'm not, but I love going to concerts and seeing the guys I love on stage.
Right. Um, so you do you go to local band or local concerts or mainly
I
the big ones or?
I try to go to local concerts. I usually do that with my friends, but if one of my guys is coming in town and playing somewhere like the pageant, I'll definitely go.
That's pretty cool. Um, what's your what's the craziest experience you've ever had at a concert or anything like that?
Oh, concert. I went to a concert back in October for the band Turnstile, and I was kind of sitting on a ledge a little bit above the crowd, and there was a girl right next to me, and she had to be at least like 5'3", and she just jumped straight over the ledge into the crowd. And I was like, oh my gosh, she had to be hurt. She has to be hurt or something. Like, what happened? Then, like 2 minutes later, I looked to my side and she's standing right next to me. And I was like, oh wow,
Oh wow.
these people are pretty crazy.
She's lucky she didn't break anything.
Yeah,
You You never done anything crazy
Yeah.
well at shows or anything like that, or?
I kind of use the shows as a way to like express myself. So, I'll be enjoying myself in the crowd, but nothing too crazy. Nothing. I don't want to get hurt.
I don't blame you. I'm too old to do all that anymore. What are you looking forward to as a musician? Like, I know you already told me pretty much in the chat, but like, what would you look
yeah.
forward?
Forward just to meet more people or collaborate with other artists, and hopefully someday be able to travel for my music.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have told me. They're just. I think somebody was telling me he would like to go to a Louder Than Life festival or something like that, and
Festivals.
yeah, it's one of the rock festivals that one day I hope to go to, especially to interview some of the lesser known bands because it just the opportunity would be like such an honor to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's a great way to travel.
I know you kind of already said this, but what's your favorite brand of instrument or like program? Is it just what you use, or is there something you would look forward to using that might be better? Or
I think honestly, I would like to stick with FL as long as I can. Very, very versatile. I've used it. I'm comfortable with it. I just want to get that bass down before I switch to anything else. So like that.
are there any
I have
pros?
guitars.
Oh, okay.
Like what type?
Are there any pros and cons to using the program you use?
Studio. Um, Pros. It's easy to use. They design it to make it look like a video game, which is very helpful. But cons, I think if you really want that industry sound, I don't think it's the way to go. But
Right.
I'm not looking to make industry music. Trying to make my
Kind of do
music,
your
and
thing.
I kind of like the sound of it. Yeah,
I mean, I you do your own thing. That's what a lot of people are looking for too. They're not really looking for somebody who's always trying to push through the big threshold of stardom. Sometimes they're looking for the individual sound.
yeah.
What is a challenge you face as a musician though?
Challenges. It's a hard one. I think definitely blocks, just creativity blocks. They can hit you, and I feel like it's okay to accept them.
Right.
Sometimes like months without even touching my software, but I'll come back right after that month and make a great song. And it is frustrating because you want to make something, but you can't. It's like I'll be playing the piano and just like nothing comes out, and
Artist
kind of
block.
just gotta wait it out sometimes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
try to. Sometimes I like when I'm in one of those blocks, I like to switch up of something I'm doing. Maybe go out and meet some new people or put myself in odd situations that will create experience.
Nice. Is there a favorite venue or a dream venue you would like to play at, or maybe in the
Oh,
future?
I probably I really like the pageant a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty
Nothing
nice
too
venue.
big though. Nothing too big.
Right. Uh, what do you have any other hobbies outside of
Hmm. I'm a hockey player. I play hockey
I seen your
weekly
picture,
with a
yeah.
team. Yeah, yeah. I really enjoy it. It's fun.
Sorry, I got a dog.
Yeah, just kidding.
Is there any other artists you thought about working with or anything like that, or have you thought about doing anything with other?
Um, there is one artist from St. Louis who's doing pretty well. His name's One Blink, and he's really creative, and he kind of has that same view on music that I do. And he's a pretty cool guy, so I would like to work with him someday.
Oh gosh, I had a question and then I forgot it. That always happens. It's like, and then my brain shuts off. So, how long have you lived in St. Louis, though?
Oh, my whole life I'm actually from St. Charles, but it's right on the edge. So it's
Okay,
just I
yeah.
grew up going to St. Louis, with like my family and everything, and
Mm,
me and my friends usually on the weekend we'll go out and see a show or do something cool in
right.
St. Louis. But yeah, my whole life just in this area.
We were looking at a house out there actually, because we have uh we're kind of stuck to our house for a couple of years, but in a couple of years we're gonna plan on moving out more Missouri, probably out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
So, oh,
yeah.
did you have any other bands or anything like that you'd probably recommend to me to do a interview with, do you think?
Interview. St. Louis people. I don't know too many. I'm not in the
Hmm,
scene. There's a band called Inches from Glory. They're St. Louis,
okay.
and they're pretty cool. I want to reach out to them on social media.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Because there was a few bands that people suggested to me.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty cool band.
yeah, I gotta reach out to them and eventually do an interview with them and get everything together. Um, well, I think that's all the questions I have. And sorry the interview was so short. I really need to
Oh,
write
you're
down
right.
more questions.
You're good.
But yeah, thank you for oh, did you want to leave any social media plugs?
Oh, yeah, it's Kastner,
River Kasner?
aka Rivercaster. Um, yeah, Rivercaster on there. Music and YouTube. Go listen to my stuff. It's pretty cool if you like electronic music.
Right.
It's good party music.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty unique. I remember thinking it's just like it sounds like something I'd hear as background music, but still at the same time, it was just like there was something about it that it really resonated with me, and I was just like, this sounds really freaking good, and I think you're on a good path. But yeah, thank you for doing the interview with me, and I hope to
Oh, no
see you
problem.
soon.
Thank you.
I hope to see you
All
out
right,
there
yeah.
one day. All right, thank
All
you.
right, thanks. Have a
Have a
good
good
one.
day.
Rock on. You
Rock
too.
on.